Welcome back. You're live on Expresso on a beautiful Tuesday morning. And of course, our opportunity to catch up with you sports. While the weather might not be playing games, summer is upon us and most of our summer sports are kicking in a big way. We've got a feast of water polo and more coming up. Let's catch up on the latest youth sports.
Expresso Youth Sport, brought to you by Deep Heat, warms pain away.
This week on your Youth Sport Roundup, we're deep in the Zulu Kingdom for the Top 10 KZN Waterpolo Tournament, which was hosted at both the Kings Park Pools and Clifton Aquatic Centre. With a beautiful backdrop of the Moses Mabhida Stadium, 10 of the province's best water polo playing schools battled it out. The under-14s and 15 games were played in the smaller indoor pools, and as during rugby season, most of the attention and bragging rights were to be found in the under-19s pool. After day one, the favourites of the tournament, Clifton, remained unbeaten with 2 games, scoring an impressive 15 goals in the process and, more importantly, only conceding 1. Thomas More and Westville also entered day 2 with an unblemished record, with Thomas More producing the deadliest attack of the day, scoring 16 goals at an average of 2 goals per chukker. Truly incredible. Day 2 of the tournament was the day for the teams to either sink or swim, as they did everything in their power to qualify for the final day of competition at the Clifton Aquatic Centre. The importance of this tournament was illustrated when Hilton College took the pool against Maritzburg College in the final pool match for the day. Both Hilton and Maritzburg were going out for a win to qualify for a semi-final spot against Clifton the following day. The boys from Maritzburg dominated the match, thanks in part to the highly impressive Everett Pieterse, who finished the tournament as top goal scorer. Maritzburg had Hilton on the back foot from the beginning, and with the stakes so high, Hilton's coach Lionel Randall was beside himself. The educator regularly got off his seat to remind his players of the school's proud sporting heritage and pursuit of excellence. His players got the message and managed to pull a goal back. However, Maritzburg held on to their lead and advanced to the semi-finals. Clifton solidified their status as tournament favourites when they qualified for the semi-finals by defeating Michael House with a score of 9-5. With all group games finished, all eyes were now on the final day of the tournament in the beautiful suburb of Morningside, as the top 4 schools took to the pool at the astonishing facilities of the Clifton Aquatic Centre. Game 1 came off as a warm-up match for the hosts as they walked over a spirited Maritzburg College with ease. 8-2, the final score in this encounter. The second match was the highlight of the weekend, when co-ed school Thomas More and Kersney fought with every ounce of strength they had to qualify for the final. Thomas More took the lead and were 2 goals ahead before Kersney coach Dylan Campbell emulated his Hilton counterpart from the previous day and reminded his players of what was at stake.
Jean-Luc, I need you to get right up there on my attack, and if there's no one on you, throw the ball through the back of the net, please, boy. And you need to bounce the ball.
The Kersney lads responded in the best possible way, going on to score 3 unanswered goals, much to the delight of their passionate coach.
Told you to bounce the ball, chaps. Come on, boys.
Praise must go to Kersney keeper Julian Lewis, who's been touted to be a serious contender for the #1 spot in the SA Under-18 side. Kersney's #1 pulled off some brilliant saves to keep Thomas More out of the game in the dying seconds and helped to see to it that his team qualified for the main showdown.
No, it definitely wasn't my doing. It was the whole team. I mean, we put in good effort and the O's really worked hard on defense in the last 2 chukkers. I mean, from getting 2 goals scored in the first chukker and then not one conceded until, no one conceded, but scoring 3 in the third. I think we can, if we really push ourselves, I mean, we can have a very good chance.
As the boys started with their final preparations, there was an air of optimism around the pool as Kersney looked to pull off the impossible and defeat a Clifton side littered with water polo stars. As the match started, it was already evident that it would be difficult for Kersney to break down the best defense of the tournament. And try as they may, they weren't able to breach Franco Conversano's goal line. The home side fired in an unanswered 4 goals to finish the tournament with a convincing 4-0 victory to secure their place as the #1 team in KZN and stake a very good claim as the best in the country. So a final thank you to Brad Rowe and everyone at Clifton School for hosting a great tournament where we're sure the next generation of water polo Springboks was uncovered.